Hello, my name is Alauna and welcome to day 6 of 28 days of self-love yoga, where I will be posting 15-minute yoga flows every day in the month of February, each with their own self-love focused affirmation. If you missed the first few videos in this series, I will leave it linked in the cards. I should really figure out which side that is, but I will also have it linked at the end of this video in case you want to go back and watch those. But today's video is a power yoga, so this will really be focused on strengthening through the entire body in this short 15-minute practice. With that being said though, this might be a little challenging, so just know that you can listen to your own body and take a child's pose whenever you need. That is okay, but I do challenge you to try and push yourself today. We're actually going to begin in child's pose. In my opinion, the best pose. So bring your knees out wide and sit your hips back towards your heels. Walk your hands out away from you and lower your forehead down to the mat. From here, begin to connect to your breath, noticing how the inhales and exhales change your body. From here, begin to take notice of your breath. Inhaling to expand your torso between your thighs, and exhaling to squeeze all of the stale air out. Begin to internally repeat to yourself, I have the strength to make all my dreams come true. I have the strength to make all my dreams come true. On your next inhale, lift the forehead up off of the mat and shift your weight up and forward, coming onto all fours, stacking your hips over your knees, shoulders over wrists. From here, keep your hips directly over your knees, but walk your hands out in front of you, again drawing the forehead down between the arms to the mat and pulling your chest down towards the mat as well, lifting the hips up and back for puppy pose. Breathing into where you feel the posture the most. On your next inhale, lift the forehead and shift your weight forward onto your stomach, coming up into Sphinx pose. So stacking your elbows underneath your shoulders, pressing down through the forearms and the palms, and lifting your chest forward, drawing the shoulders down and away from the ears. I have the strength to make all my dreams come true. From here, tuck your toes underneath and inhale to lift the chest forward. Exhale to lift the hips up off of the mat, engaging through the core into a forearm plank. Inhale to lower, lifting the chest forward. And exhale, lift the hips, plank. Moving through 3 more with your own breath. Really focusing on the strength that you feel in each individual muscle here. And when you're done, meet us back in Sphinx pose. Untuck the toes and bring your right forearm parallel with the front edge of your mat. Roll over onto that right hip, stacking the left foot on top of the right, coming into a side Sphinx pose here, so stretching through the right side of the body. And if you don't feel much sensation here, go ahead and lift up onto the right palm. You should feel it then. Remembering to breathe into the strength that you feel. I have the strength to make all my dreams come true. I have the strength to make all my dreams come true. If you had pressed up onto your palm, lower back down onto the forearm and roll back to center, coming into regular Sphinx, recentering the body before turning the left forearm parallel with the front of your mat and rolling up onto the left hip, stacking right foot on top of the left. And again, if you don't feel much sensation here, press up onto that left palm and stretch through the left side body. I have the strength to make all my dreams come true. If you had pressed up onto the palm, lower back down and roll over into Sphinx for the last time before lowering down and bringing the palms underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press up into all fours, and exhale, tuck the toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet here, bending into one knee and then the other, pulling the chest back towards your thighs, engaging through the arms, twisting your biceps up towards your ears, and grounding down through your palms and your fingertips. On your next inhale, look between the hands and step both feet to the top of your mat. Coming into a forward fold, maybe grabbing onto opposite elbows and swaying from side to side. Inhale, halfway lift, press the fingertips into the shins, draw the shoulders down the back. Exhale, release. Inhale to slowly rise one vertebrae at a time up to standing, with the shoulders and head being last to roll up. Coming into Tadasana, shining your palms forward and rolling the shoulders down and back. So next we're going to move into tree pose. So there are 3 different variations and you can pick the one that best suits you, but we're going to take the right foot and draw it either just above the left ankle to the left calf or up onto the left thigh. So pick whichever variation is right for you today. Coming into tree pose, you can take any variation with your arms down at your sides, arms at heart center, or arms up and overhead. Finding one point in the room to focus on to keep your balance. If your arms weren't overhead already, inhale, reach both fingertips up, and exhale, begin to twist towards your bent knee, opening the chest towards the right, reaching the right fingertips back, left fingertips forward. From here, step that right foot back into Warrior Two, lowering the palms to face down, engaging through the fingertips and shoulders to make sure that the arms are parallel with the mat. And make sure that your front heel intersects your back arch, and make sure you're not collapsing in with this left knee. Keep it nice and pressed out towards the left. On your next inhale, straighten through your front knee, shift your weight forward, and exhale, lower left fingertips to left shin, reaching right fingertips up for triangle. Exhale, lower both hands to the long right edge of your mat, angling both toes in, allowing the neck to release, wide-legged forward fold. Bring your hands to your hips and slowly hinge back up to standing, and turn your heels in, toes out. Slowly begin to bend into your knees, sinking the hips down into a goddess squat. And inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. Exhale, bend into both elbows, cactusing your arms so that you have a 90-degree bend in both your joints. From here, inhale to lengthen through the crown of your head, and exhale, crunch, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Move through 3 more with your own breath on each side. Then once you finish, come back to center and extend both arms up, unbending the knees, and slowly heel toe your feet back together, bringing your hands to your hips, and come to standing at the top of your mat. Coming into tree on the second side, so draw the left foot either just above the ankle, on the calf, or up on the right inner thigh. Then take the arm variation that you would like today. If you have not already, reach your arms up and overhead. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale, begin to slowly twist towards the left, towards the bent knee. And exhale, step that left foot back, coming into warrior 2, second side, making sure the front heel intersects the back arch, and keeping your shoulders engaged, arms parallel. Trying not to let the back shoulder drop, and keep energy through both fingertips. Inhale to straighten through your front knee, shift your weight forward, and exhale, lower right fingertips to right shin, reaching left fingertips up for triangle. Lower both hands to the long left edge of your mat and angle both toes in, heels out. Forward fold. Bring your hands to your hips and slowly hinge back up to standing. Angle your heels in, toes out, and start to bend into the knees, coming into the goddess squat variation once more. Bringing your arms out to a cactus, and you guessed it, inhale to lengthen through the crown of your head, and exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Last one on each side. Before forward folding once more, angling the toes in, heels out. Bring your hands to your hips and slowly hinge back up to standing, and heel toe your feet back together. Inhale to reach your arms up to the ceiling, come up onto your tippy toes one last time, and exhale, forward fold. From here, plant the hands and step back onto hands and knees. Shift both feet off to one side, and extend both legs long out in front of you. Remove the flesh from underneath your seat, and inhale, reach your arms up and overhead, lengthening through the fingertips, and exhale to passively fold over the legs, allowing your palms to rest face up, and allowing your neck to hang, falling down towards the knees. Start to press into your palms to roll back up, and then lie down onto your back, hugging both knees into the chest, and rocking from side to side. Keep the right leg hugged in, extend the left leg long, and draw right knee over to the left, coming into a reclined spinal twist, extending the right arm out at your side, and keeping both shoulders down on the mat. Inhale to come back through center and switch legs. So extend the right leg out long, hug left knee into the chest, and cross left knee over to the right, extending the left arm out at your side, keeping both shoulders grounded. Inhale to draw the knee back through center and extend both legs long, allowing your arms to rest at your sides and getting any last little movements out before coming into stillness. Coming back to focus on your breath, every inhale and exhale, as you internally repeat the affirmation, I have the strength to make my dreams come true. I have the strength to make my dreams come true. Shavasana. Start to bring some movement back to your fingertips and toe tips. And inhale, reach both arms up and overhead before bending into the knees and rolling over onto your favorite side. Keeping your eyes closed and pressing yourself up into a seat. You can place your hands on your knees or bring your hands through heart center. And taking 3 final grounding breaths together, inhaling through the nose and exhaling to sigh out the mouth in 3, 2, 1. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this practice, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it, and let me know what you would like to see next in this series down in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you know when I post tomorrow, even though I'm posting every single day this week, so just like come back. Thanks. Yeah, that was awkward, but we're gonna roll with it, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye guys.